Even with two Dozongs in Xiao Yan's group, the challenge of overcoming King He from the Hall of Souls and Binji, the leader of Ice River Valley, proved to be formidable. However, the tide shifted when Xun'er arrived with her two Dozong bodyguards, and together they managed to defeat Yi and King He. Upon realizing that Xun'er belonged to an ancient clan, King He decided to retreat with his forces. Nevertheless, Xiao Yan seized the opportunity to capture King He and extract his soul. Subsequently, Xiao Yan introduced the little fairy doctor to Xun'er. As the two women met, they exchanged a handshake and began to gauge each other's power levels, both standing as elite Dozongs. The unexpected display of power surprised the onlookers. Xiao Yan swiftly intervened as the power assessment threatened to escalate into a conflict, separating the two women and questioning their motives. Witnessing the sudden tension between the little fairy doctor and Xun'er, Xiao Yan hurriedly stepped in to defuse the situation. As their clasped hands parted, the colored doki flow and golden flames dissipated swiftly. The passage concludes by acknowledging the little fairy doctor's renowned poison body, which holds a fearsome reputation. In return, Xun'er expresses her gratitude to the little fairy doctor for taking care of Xiao Yan. During this moment, Xun'er took a step back, delicately rubbing her hand as she spoke with a hint of a smile. She mentioned that she had often heard Xiao Yan speak highly of the little fairy doctor. Meeting her in person, Xun'er understood why the little fairy doctor occupied Xiao Yan's thoughts. She truly was a woman blessed by the heavens. In response, the little fairy doctor offered a warm smile. Despite the seemingly cordial conversation, Xiao Yan detected a subtle tension in their voices. He quietly chuckled, recognizing that these two remarkable women, one with a natural poison constitution and the other bearing the bloodline of an ancient Dou, both exuded pride and competitiveness. Their encounter sparked an unspoken rivalry, a familiar dynamic between two exceptional individuals. Seeking to ease the atmosphere, Xiao Yan proposed that they all take a break and relocate to a more suitable setting for further discussion. Both Sun Fairy Doctor agreed, and with a nod, Xiao Yan led the way to the Yi clan manor situated in the heart of the city, with Xun'er's entourage following closely behind. Their procession drew the attention of numerous onlookers, creating a buzz in the city. The news of the intense battle that transpired that day was bound to spread rapidly across the central plains. Upon reaching the Yi clan manor, Yijang and the clan members rushed forward to welcome them. Witnessing the day's fierce battle, Yang gained a newfound respect for Xiao Yan's capabilities. Even the formidable Ice River Valley had been compelled to retreat, despite deploying their most powerful warriors. This outcome spoke volumes about Xiao Yan's strength. Yang recognized that while the reinforcements played a crucial role in their triumph, the very ability to rally such support showcased Xiao Yan's strategic acumen. Upon seeing Xiao Yan unscathed, Xinlan's face lit up with joy. Xiao Yan returned her smile and introduced her to Xun'er, one of the founders of Pan's Gate. Xinlan, a member of Pan's Gate herself, greeted Xun'er with a playful laugh, creating a warm atmosphere. Xun'er, taken aback by Xinlan's reaction, responded with a gentle smile that captivated the young hearts of the Yi clan members. She recognized Xinlan as a fellow student from the Inner Academy, fostering a sense of camaraderie between them. Xiao Yan then asked Elder Yang to arrange a suitable place for them to converse. Yang, amused by Xiao Yan's casual demeanor, agreed and personally guided them to a private meeting room. Xiao Yan, accompanied by Xun'er, the little fairy doctor, and the rest, followed Yang into the bustling courtyard, where curious onlookers watched in envy as the distinguished ladies accompanied Xiao Yan. As they settled in the meeting room, Yijang tactfully excused himself, allowing Xiao Yan's group to converse in private. Seated in a chair, Xiao Yan finally allowed his tense body to relax, feeling a sharp pain in his veins, a side effect of the Skyfire 3 mysterious change. Despite the discomfort, he remained composed. Xun'er, offering him a teacup, inquired about his future plans. Gripping the teacup tightly, Xiao Yan disclosed his determination to rescue his teacher, Yao Chen, from the Hall of Souls, his dark eyes reflecting his resolve. Xun'er, having researched after returning to the Gu clan, was unsurprised by his decision, identifying Yao Chen as Yao Zunjie Yao Chen, eliciting surprise from the nearby black-clothed old man. He praised Yao Chen's unmatched skills in medicinal refining, reminiscing about their past encounters when they were ordinary dozongs. Expressing concern, Xun'er warned Xiao Yan about the Hall of Souls' likely precautions and the risks of falling into a trap. She advised him not to underestimate their adversary, citing the Gu clan's numerous clashes with them without significant impact. Even with two dozongs by his side, rescuing Yao Chen would pose a formidable challenge without careful planning. The white-haired old man cautioned Xiao Yan about Xun'er's limited time and his unique status within the Gu clan. He suggested that until Xiao Yan could ensure his own safety, it would be wise to maintain a distance from the Gu clan. The ancient, Brother Xiao Yan, the strength of the Hall of Souls far surpasses what you have encountered. Therefore, caution is paramount. The fate of rescuing Mr. Yao and Uncle Xiao rests solely on your shoulders. Zhao's expression turned grave as she feared Xiao Yan's impulsiveness might lead to a hasty rescue attempt that could result in falling into the clutches of the Hall of Souls. The Hall's true objective was to acquire the two ancient gods' jade in Shan's possession, a fact that weighed heavily on Xiao Yan. The recent battles had laid bare all the strength around him, and the Hall of Souls' extensive information network would soon be privy to his movements. Reckless actions could not only jeopardize the rescue of Tho, but also endanger the entire group, including himself. The hand holding the teacup tightened as anxiety gripped Xiao Yan's heart. Each day Mr. Yao spent in the Hall of Souls felt like a blade slicing through Xiao Yan's heart. Xiao sighed softly, opting for silence as she observed Xiao Yan's troubled countenance. The hall fell into a heavy silence until Xiao Yan broke it with a deep exhale, his voice resolute. I will refrain from venturing to the Hall of Souls for the time being. Xiao felt a wave of relief upon hearing his decision and reassured him, Brother Xiao Yan, have faith that Mr. Yao is no ordinary captive. The Hall of Souls will not easily claim his life. When I return, I will rally the strength of the Gu clan to uncover Yao Chen's whereabouts. If any information surfaces, I will promptly dispatch updates, Xiao Yan declared firmly. Understanding that the present moment was not conducive to a rescue mission, he resolved to focus on preparing for the Pill Tower gathering. The acquisition of the 3,000 burning flames would bolster his power, enabling him to face experts at Bing's level. Once empowered, he planned to discreetly gather allies and execute a decisive rescue mission to liberate Yao from the clutches of the Hall of Souls. Thoughts of his missing father, Xiaoan, cast a melancholic shadow over Xiao Yan's eyes. With no trace of Xiaoan since his disappearance, the existence of the two Shay ancient gods' jade offered a glimmer of hope amidst the uncertainty, preventing Xiao Yan from succumbing to the belief that Xiaoan had met his end at the hands of the Hall of Souls. Perhaps I might obtain news regarding my father from Qing Hai's mouth, Xiao Yan mused, his fingers absently rubbing the ring on his finger. A dense expression briefly flashed across his eyes as he contemplated the honorable elder's potential knowledge within the Hall of Souls. The thought of rescuing both Yao Lao and his father weighed heavily on him, understanding that his ability to achieve this hinged on his own strength. However, all of this is contingent on me possessing sufficient power. The 3,000 burning flames, I will obtain you, he affirmed resolutely. The bustling aftermath of the soul-stirring battle during the day gradually waned as night descended over Yi City. While the city settled into a tranquil state, many hearts remained stirred with excitement and exhilaration from the unprecedented battle that had unfolded. The appearance of a mysterious green-clothed lady near the end of the conflict piqued the curiosity of the people in Yi City, leaving them to wonder about her identity and the formidable Ice River Valley faction she represented. The unexpected submission of Bing He before her added to the intrigue, hinting at the enigmatic background of the green-clothed lady. Under the icy moonlight that cast a silver sheen over the city, Xiao Yan sat cross-legged in a guest room deep within the Elan Manor. His hands formed a training seal, surrounded by a faint, lingering aura of heat. Though he had not sustained severe injuries from the day's battle, the depletion of his Do Qi and the strain of using the Skyfire 3 mysterious change had taken a toll on his body. Waves of natural energy slowly entered his body, replenishing his depleted strength and alleviating the discomfort in his veins. After a quiet training session lasting hours, Xiao Yan opened his eyes, his complexion regaining a healthy color. Despite the recovery, he recognized his current strength limitations. Reflecting on the day's battle and the appearance of formidable experts, he acknowledged the need to enhance his power to effectively contend with peak Do Zone-class opponents. Contemplating the potential threats posed by the Ice River Valley and the Gu clan, Xiao Yan understood the importance of self-reliance and strength in navigating the intricate power dynamics of the Central Plains. As he pondered the complexities of his situation, Xiao Yan recognized the necessity of bolstering his own capabilities to safeguard against potential adversaries. With a mix of determination and caution, he understood that his path forward required a steadfast commitment to strengthening himself, ensuring his ability to face any challenges that lay ahead. As Xiao Yan's fists tightened with each advancement of a star, he keenly understood that strength was the cornerstone of safeguarding everything: family, love, clan, and more. A fierce expression flashed across his dark eyes as his hand gently touched his chest, where over half of the demon poison spots still lingered. With the belief that complete refinement of this lingering affliction could elevate him to a 4-star Do Zone, he saw a path to reaching the pinnacle of the Do Zone class with the acquisition of the 3,000 Burning Flame. The resolve to rid himself of this long-standing burden fueled his determination. Amidst this introspection, a smile graced Xiao Yan's lips as he turned towards the window of the room, addressing the unseen presence. "Since you are already here, why hide?" A soft laughter echoed as a green figure gracefully materialized before him. Xun'er's presence exuded a calming warmth, her arrival marking a moment of unexpected intimacy and shared history. As Xun'er and Xiao Yan engaged in a heartfelt reunion, emotions long suppressed surged to the surface, their connection rekindling with an intensity that left them both vulnerable. Xun'er's words echoed with longing, expressing the depth of her feelings over the years of separation. The tender exchange between them unfolded, revealing a bond that transcended time and distance. Xiao Yan's decision to accept the golden scroll containing the final seals of the God Seal skill symbolized a new chapter in his journey, one that embraced growth and empowerment. Xun'er's guidance and support underscored the importance of honing one's skills for survival in the complex landscape of the Central Plains. Amidst revelations about the ancient tomb of the Xiao clan and the significance of the Tushi ancient gods Jade, Xiao Yan and Xun'er navigated a delicate dance of shared history and uncertain futures. Their interaction hinted at a legacy of power and responsibility that intertwined their destinies in unforeseen ways. As Xiao Yan's resolve to explore his lineage and strengthen his position grew, Xun'er's wisdom and caution provided a guiding light in the intricate web of alliances and rivalries that defined their world. The unspoken bond between them hinted at a shared destiny that transcended individual ambitions and united them in a common purpose. In the quiet moments of reflection and shared secrets, Xiao Yan and Xun'er found solace in each other's presence, forging a bond that would shape their destinies and test the limits of their courage and resilience. Amidst the shadows of the past and the uncertainties of the future, their connection remained a beacon of hope and strength in a world fraught with challenges and dangers.